Hello YouTube, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2 of the Minecraft Faction series. Now, I have been grinding quite a bit at this melon farm here. I have also logged on my alts to obviously increase my faction power and so that I can have this AFK'd while I go out and look for locations for base building. Not that I have been doing that, but because I'm probably thinking that I'll just build here, to be honest. I mean, it's not the greatest coordinates, but I mean, if it's just for a cactus farm, I feel like it shouldn't really be something too special. So I've just been grinding away at this. I have made probably, I think, what was it, 35k last time I checked. If I can climb up this water, I'll be able to tell you. Yeah, 34k, so I've been grinding a bit at this because I probably could have made this a lot larger, simply because it took me probably 2 hours to get 34k with this melon farm. But I was watching YouTube videos in the process, so it didn't really feel all that long, but it did take 2 hours, so I could have made it a bit larger. But now that I do have this money, I can then start buying hoppers and start getting, I wouldn't say sand, because I'm in a sand biome, so I can just, mine it myself. As well as cactus, so that's all for free. All I need to do is just buy some hoppers. Now I can only buy one. I'm close to buying two, which I'll probably just save up for. Because I mean, I've got some. I've got wood to make chests, so I don't have to buy chests. I'll probably will need to buy a cobblestone. Not cobblestone, sorry. Infused buckets, that's right, because I can just go mine the dirt for the platform rather than buy it. It would be easier, but it's going to save money, so I won't do that. So I'm going to mine away at this just to get that extra 3k, and then I'll be back when we're ready to start building the cactus farm. Okay, so I have come up with a bit of a plan just to help with the cactus. What I'm going to do is what I want to do is I want to have just a little cactus in here, so I don't want to get my ult killed, but I'll just place some cactus like this, and then we can have, say, chest. Okay, so we can't do it like that, so we do it like this with a regular hopper, and then two more like that. Now I need to get up, out. Alright, so I'll just go around. So if we climb up here, we should be able to place the crop hopper on top, and it should start collecting cactus. Now, I know it's not going to be incredibly fast, but hopefully it should start collecting it. And if it does, then that means while we gather up the material and clear the land, which I've actually decided to build not exactly here, simply because I am going to put some walls on it. I don't want to build where the water is, because then that just takes a bit more time. So I've gone out that way. So hopefully this collects. But I will just go over here just to show you guys where I want to build. It is a bit more flat, but it will require a bit more clearing out, which should be fine because that helps towards getting the sand. But it's just going to be around here, if not just a little bit further that way. So yeah, the clearing out will help me with help me get the sand. But I'm hoping this can, or I'm hoping this will collect it. The heck? Why is this all turning to bedrock? I don't know why. Kind of strange. Anyway, so has it been collecting? Okay, so it's got one piece of cactus in there. I want to kind of see it. I'll get out of the chunk. Maybe that might be I don't know why that would be a reason, but I want to see it collect a little bit of cactus, just so my self-conscious will be settled. Alright, okay, there we go, sweet. Alright, so yeah, while this is, I mean, it's going to be slow, I mean, it's going to be better than nothing, but while I'm clearing out the land and all that, this will build up on cactus so that I can, I mean, I'll probably still go around and collect it myself, but this will just help a little bit. So I'm going to clear that out. Now I won't show too much of it on, I might do a speed build. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a speed build, it'd be more of a speed excavation, which I may do, because I haven't done one for a very long time. So I'm going to do that, maybe. So, yeah, today, well, this episode may be a bit of a long one. Apologies for that, but, I mean, it's the start of the map. Now, I could do 2 videos a day, or daily. 2 videos in, so probably Wednesday and, I don't know, Friday or Saturday. But if I do that, then I'm probably going to go back to my single videos a week, because I'll then catch up on everything that needs to be done. So, the first probably 5 episodes or so, maybe a bit longer, just so we can fit everything in. Now, there will be a lot of things done off camera, kind of like genning walls and stuff like that, just because you guys probably don't want to see that. I will update you on it, but yeah. So, I'm going to do a speed build of me clearing the land, so hopefully you enjoy, and I'll be back when it's done.
Day has passed like a hurricane to my heart, to the far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there. Has passed like a hurricane to my heart, to the far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there.
Okay, so I have cleared out an estimated amount of land to what I think should be enough. I'm just thinking maybe that corner and this side and a bit of this corner may need to be cleared out a bit more and have some sand filled in. Probably most likely this side, but that won't be too much of an issue. I've got plenty of sand, and as you've seen, I was putting it in my PV just so I can keep as much as I can without having to buy any, because I still have to buy string and infused buckets, so I want to try and save as much money as I possibly can. So what I've done here is, if you remember from last season, one chunk cactus farm actually got reversed on the border. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to actually put a reverse layer on this one this time, just so we don't have that issue again. Now, I don't know how much obby this will take. I'm thinking the amount that I've got now won't be sufficient enough, but we'll see. If not, I'll try and focus on getting the inside part rather than this part, because I'm trying to utilize the full chunk for cactus, and then because this will be the chunk, this will be where the water and that goes, and then that is the base wall where I will gen the the cobble, so I'm trying to utilize the full 16 by 16 just so we can get as much cactus as possible. Okay, so I had enough obsidian to complete the 16 by 16 area. However, I do need to do the outside, so I'm just going to cheat a little bit until I'm able to get more obby, and then I'll go around and replace these with obsidian. Now, as I was clearing, I did check the AH for not so much hoppers, but I did find one for 8k, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I went and bought some string just so we can start getting some layers of cactus up here. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get. I probably will do more cactus off camera just to save time, because we all know how a cactus farm is built, so I'll probably just end up building this off camera. Not all of it. I will update you guys on it and show you off how much I've done, but this will probably either be done maybe even next episode, to be completely honest. Actually no, maybe not, because money will, once I build up on this, money won't be an issue, so I'll be able to buy a lot more string, and then from that point I'll probably just buy sand because it'll be a lot quicker, and I won't have to worry about, I'll still have to worry about money, but I can go a little bit crazy. So this base will have, because I'm going to put the storage up top again, as I normally do. I was thinking of putting it down the bottom maybe this time, but nah. I think we'll just stick to the top, because then that means more TNT is required. So I'm going to get some of this done. I'm also going to have to save a bit of money, so I'm going to go grind some money off the melon farm, and then I'll cut back in when I have the shell done and probably a few layers of the cactus. Just thought I'd update you guys real quick. I decided to sell my golden apples, the better version, so god apples, for about 180k, which they sold, so that has now enabled me to buy the obby for the rest of the outside here. Also allowed me to buy a bit more so that I can do the top of the base, like the room for the storage. I still don't think I'll have enough, but I can always buy more. I've still got a bit of money left over. Still got 99, I've still got 100k. So I'm going to be able to buy more, probably not too much more, but yeah, so I just thought I'd update you guys on that, and yeah, so I'll be back once I have finished. Alright, so I have now got 2 rows on here at the moment. I am going to be doing more because I have more string than that, so I'm going to keep going until I run out of string, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the top. Now before I say more, I have actually genned the entire base as well as added 5 wraps to it, just to save time, and because you guys probably don't want to see me gen more wraps, because you've seen me do that in the future. No, in the past. So I just went ahead and done it all. Now, all I have to do now is I have to break into the base, and hopefully not lose or fall. I didn't even think about the falling part. Right, well, we're in. So now what I'm going to do is we are going to start the top half of the room where like the storage and all that is, as well as like for when we get to the headhunting part, which should hopefully start soon now that we are starting to get some sort of, well, once we've built this room we'll start getting some money. So and as I'm speaking, the other room is being done, or not the other room, the other cactus farm is still bringing in cactus, so we're still making a bit of money from that. Not a whole lot, but alright, so we want to bring this in one from the wall, so that will be the start of it right there. Now I'm just hoping I don't fall down and die. Now if we do that, so I probably should work on the bottom half actually, so if I just break this and we can then move down, bring this, Now I don't know how far I have to go down. I want to make this a 5 high room, so I need to go 7. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will be the floor. So if we just bring this into the corner and do something like that, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that might have gone down 1 too many. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 6. Okay, so I have gone down 1 too many. I could go 6. Nah, I'll probably just go 5. Because I want a 5 interior, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, sweet. So that is that done. Now I just realised I have dropped some cobblestone, and I kind of need that for this wall here. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. I should be able to... I'll just fill that in with obby. Oh, well, alright. Right, so I'll just fill that in with obby, and then I'll just go buy some cobble when I'm done. I'll mine that later. Now, I will go down later on underneath this base and put some water down, just so it's not a dry, because then it wouldn't be... I wouldn't call it a reverse layer. Because there would be no water. So yeah, I'm going to build this room and I'll cut back in when I'm done. Okay, so I have now completed the storage room. Now, to me this does look a little small. I may actually bring it down 5 more, maybe. But for now, I'm just going to have to deal with it. Now what I'm going to do is I will turn this hopper into a crop hopper. Fucking type. There we go. Alright, so now what we want to do is we'll just do this kind of design again, except we'll do it properly, and then we'll just do that. So we'll bring this one up. No, that one should be fine. And then do that. And then that should start bringing in a decent amount of cactus. So the reason why I wanted to do this is so that I can then, or well, while I'm building on the cactus, I can actually, like, it's AFKing the cactus, so that way when I'm finished there'll be a decent amount of cactus up here for me to sell or grab, so that I can then continue making the farm. So this is why I'm doing this now, but otherwise, because this would generally be the first thing that I'll do, so that even at the first placement of the cactus I can then start getting money, but oh, better late than never. So I probably won't have any more chests than that, because it's a one chunk farm. It may not need too much of a storage system, but I can then now AFK this. I'll probably bring my ult over here and destroy that melon farm because I no longer need it. And then I can then start putting like wolf spawners, or pig spawners, wolf spawners, stuff like that. But once we get to, say, I don't know, horse and cow, I will have to probably put them, because I'm not sure if by that point I will have a mob, the mob hopper. So I mean, if I do, then this will be fine, but if I don't, then I'll probably have to do like a drop them into lava kind of trap. But I think I may actually have 500k by that point, so that I can then buy the mob hopper. Alright, so now that this is collecting cactus at a lot faster rate, I can start building up on the cactus. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build as much up on the cactus as I can for the amount of resources that I've got, and then once I run out I'll then stop, and then I reckon we can call that the end of the episode. So I'm just going to get all the supplies ready, and I'll cut back in when I'm done. Okay, so I used all the string and sand that I had. Well, more so the sand. More so the string than the sand. So I'm going to leave it at that height for now. I'll let it build up some money so I can start getting my headhunting up. And then once we've done that, we can then start building up on the cactus again. Now, what I want to do is I just want to dig down under the base and start mining out everything underneath the obby, so that way we can then place some water and then have at least one reverse layer. Now I am just going to dig this both out, and once I've finished I'll just fill this back in just so that I can move around and actually mine the middle part. So I'm not sure, I won't worry too much about the reverse layers for this one. I just want one as of now, so if I do need more, then I guess I could probably come down here and do a few more. Now I did dig too much, so if I do that, this one will be a bit harder. If I could probably just do this. Probably cheating, but there we go. Right, now leave that there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of one chunk bases. Like, I'm not sure if I want to go any bigger. I mean, I may build a 2x2 chunk base, but I'm thinking I'll use that as the cactus farm and then just live in a one chunk base. I'm not sure. Or do you reckon I should go straight out for a 2x2 as I have done in the past? Because I mean, it does allow for more movement and more room for design and more spawners and stuff, but it's probably only going to be me this whole season. But if not, then I can always just move into that cactus farm. But let me know what you think. Should I live in a one chunk base and build a 2x2 cactus farm, or just build a 2x2, have a cactus farm and live in it? Let me know what you guys think, because it'll be interesting. Right, so we're nearly done here. So once we have done this, I would say this is pretty much done. Ooh, what did we get? Completed the mining 2 mission. Sweet. So, actually, yeah, I forgot about the missions. F mission. That would have been a progressive mission, that would have been. Mining, so now we need 25,000 blocks. F level. No, what level are we? Wow, we're level 4. So we've increased drops, extra F warp, increased member limit, which is kind of useless. When do we start getting good stuff? Faster power regen. That doesn't really work unless they've fixed it. Jump boost is useless. So it's only up until level 9, 10. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get up there. But hopefully with the mining, at least, that should be fairly easy. As well as, because what do we have to do for our progressive daily? Walk 10,000 blocks. Now I have been walking, but it hasn't seemed to do anything. All right, forge 2 level 3 masks. That would take a bit, and collect a blood bath. That may never happen because I'm not a whole big PvPer. Unless we do get other members on, then yeah, you may be able to. Because I mean, the more members you have on, the higher chance of getting the bloodbath, and I think if anyone in the faction gets it, it would go towards that, so hopefully it does anyway, because if it doesn't, that's kind of stupid, but I guess we'll find out once we get it. Now, okay, so, now that we've cleared this out, I don't know how to go about it, so I think if I just dig out one more, that may do it. Or if I just dig out one more on each side, that should be fine. Just so I can walk around and then actually place the water rather than being stuck in there. So I'm going to clear all this out and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so I have done I've watered the bottom of the base, so now that should, like, if anyone does decide to reverse us, probably won't stop them, but it may slow them down enough for me to catch them or something. But if not, then it's not a huge loss. I'm going to work on the cactus farm off camera, just so it's not constantly cactus, cactus, cactus. So hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, leave a like. Let's see if we can get 10 likes for this episode. And thank you guys so much for the consistent likes and views. It has been great. Now, as for the one guy's comment about cannoning, I can't remember your name, dude, sorry. I don't know too much about cannons myself. I will do another video next episode, probably going over what I know and what I do to know how to use cannons. So I would do that in today's episode, but I don't want to make this episode any longer than it is, so hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next episode.